Okay guys, so because I was trying to make the lecture at least 9 minutes a piece so it can be easier for me to upload, I was talking about, now I want to talk a little about compensation. How does this thing compensate? Now that you know the relationship between bicarbs and pH and PaCO2, now just using words without even telling you anything. Let's say your bicarb goes up, right? Like that. And your pH automatically goes up. The way your body actually compensates, it's by what? Actually, you have to go down below. So basically, here's the trick, guys. If anything is happening up here, right, you have to go down for a compensation. So let me kind of put that in a loose description for you. Let me erase this. Alright, so let's pick bicarb. Just for an illustration. If your bicarb goes up, let's say bicarb is greater than 24. Let's call it 27 or 28. Automatically, you know your pH will go up. So we said your regular pH is between 7.45. So it's probably going to be greater than 7.45. Now, this is happening metabolically. And I told you at the beginning, this is actually a battle between your lungs and your kidneys. If you just know that, this is a lung kidney phenomenon. That's how I can put it for you. Because whatever happens in your body, is either the lungs is compensating or the kidneys is compensating. It's either one or the other, right? So what you have to know is when bicarb is increased and pH is also high, the only way you can't, there's nothing, it's like, it's basically, you've done everything you can possibly do up here, right? It's all metabolic problem at this point, which I'm not going to even mention which kind of metabolic problem it is. The only way you can compensate is to come down. So the only way that can compensate, which is respiratory, which I told you guys, it's the lungs. And we'll talk about it when I kind of go over this relationship in a minute. But obviously, the only way now my pH is going high, but I don't want it too high. I don't want it too basic. I want to bring it down to that homeostatic, balance. So the only way I can do that is actually the inverse, which is PaCO2, right? The only way I can do that to actually bring this pH down, like this, is to increase PaCO2, right? That's basically what's going to do the trick. So it's a respiratory compensation. And I'm not even going to dive into it, whether it's alkalosis or acidosis, but that's how you think about it. And the same thing happens, let's say your bicarb goes down. If it goes down, automatically your pH is going to drop. If your pH drops, the only way you can bring it back up is by bringing this down. Do you see how easy it is? So basically you're kind of either going up or going down. The same thing if you're starting from the bottom. For example, let's pick PaCO2, right? I'm going to erase some of this stuff out of the way. If you just play with this for a minute, you'll see exactly what I'm saying. If PaCO2 is going up, if that's where your primary problem is coming from, that means automatically this will go down. The only way I can fix this, I can't do anything about downstairs anymore. I have to go, so that's a respiratory problem, right? The only way is I have to go metabolic. And the guy that does metabolic, that fixes stuff, is the kidneys. So the kidneys, basically for me to bring this pH back up, I have to increase bicarb. Did you see what I'm saying? That is just that easy. Let's play with another line. So let's assume PaCO2 goes down. Let's say your primary problem. pH is going to go up. We don't want the blood pH to be up, guys. We want it to be low. The only way we can bring it back down is to do what? Lose bicarb. That's the only way. The other one, you have to gain more bicarb so you can bring the pH back up. So it's just a bunch of just going up, going down, going up, going down. So this is kind of like a little introduction. So I don't want to get you guys all confused yet at all, because the next thing we're going to talk about is actually metabolic acidosis. For medical students, they want to know everything. Oh, metabolic acidosis, metabolic alkalosis, or what else? Respiratory alkalosis and respiratory acidosis. And by the time you say it so many times, you don't know which one is which one is causing what, and it's like, if you know the right, you don't have to memorize the left. If you know the left, you don't have to memorize the right. You sort of kind of have to know a general overview of what might cause them, but don't try to memorize two things that are different. Know one, and the other one is the other one. You get what I'm saying? Because if you're trying to know, this is the problem. Medicals always do this. Oh, which one is metabolic acidosis again? And actually, to be honest, in the hospital, what you're going to see most often is acidosis. All over the place. It's always there. And the next lecture, what I'm going to do is actually break down metabolic acidosis both biochemically to show you where biochemistry fits into the picture, because nobody tells you where these things are coming from. Then we're going to talk about the pathology and the pathophysiology, what causes these things, and it will make a lot more sense when I start, okay? And we're still sticking with this formula, guys. We're not going away, okay? So sit back and watch out, and I'll be right with you guys in a minute, all right? Thank you.
Hey, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you learned a lot. Are you studying for the USMLE Step 1 or Step 2? Are you studying for the NCLEX, or you're currently in nursing school as a nursing student? Are you a PA student currently in school or studying for your PANCE exam? Or are you a nurse practitioner student or trying to take your NP board exam? Listen, I've got super awesome content for you. If you truly love this video and it simplified your learning process, I want you to check out my website below. I've listed all the list of exams, whether you're studying for any of this board exam, and all I want you to do is click on the link right now below so that you can take you directly to my website. For USMLE, just go to smashusmle.com. For NCLEX, go to crushnclex.com. And if you're studying for the PANCE exam, the nurse practitioner exam, or you're studying for your internal medicine board exam, just click below and it'll take you directly to ftplectures.com. Listen, I can't wait to help you. If you need to get in touch with me, just get to my website, you'll be able to reach me directly, and we can work together one-on-one. Listen, you're super awesome, and my goal here is to help your dream come true. If you want to be a doctor, want to be a nurse practitioner, a registered nurse, or physician assistant, I'm here to help you get to that next level. With your medical knowledge, let's save the world together. I love you guys. You guys are super awesome, and do not forget to click on the link below to be able to get to my website. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You guys have a great day. Let's go.